In today's video, I talk about shooting yourself. Hello everyone, I'm Dslr Controller and welcome to this week's video on shooting a vlog style video like this one without the use of a camera operator. Now if you're like me, you shoot with a DSLR, and that presents a problem because most DSLRs don't have continuous autofocus with video, so pulling focus can be a little bit problematic. Your first option, and one that I don't recommend, is holding the camera like you're taking a selfie. Just sitting on the couch, Netflix and chilling.
Get the camera out of my face.
Alrighty. Shooting like this doesn't add a whole lot of production value to your video, and obviously you want to use a tripod, but then comes the game with the one-person musical chairs. So the best way I found to solve this problem is controlling your DSLR remotely. If you're a Canon user, your camera should have come with the EOS utility software. This allows you to connect to your DSLR wirelessly if it has Wi-Fi capabilities or through a USB cable. From there you can change settings, set autofocus, and start and stop recordings. Now the downside of this is you have to have a Canon DSLR and you need to set up a desktop or a laptop to run the software. This might not be a huge issue until you have to shoot in a location with limited space. Recording! It's in times like this that you're wishing there was an app that can do all of this. Lucky for you, there just happens to be an app in the Google Play Store called Dslr Controller. It's only $8 and it comes with some great features. So let's jump over and take a closer look at this app. So here's a closer look at the Dslr Controller app. You can drag the live focus area, tap the screen, and it'll set focus for whatever it is. When you hit autofocus, tap the screen again to bring it out of live focus. Because when you hit the autofocus, you notice that the side settings are blacked out and you can't tap them. So all you gotta do is tap the screen again, and the buttons on the side are grayed again, and you can go ahead and change the settings. But say you didn't want to use the autofocus features, so what you would do is drag the autofocus window to whatever you want to focus in on. Hit the magnifying glass on the top right hand side, hit the autofocus button on the top left hand corner till it says RMF. Use these arrows at the bottom of the screen to dial in your focus, and then when you're done, hit the magnifying glass again till it gets back to ×1, and there you go, you have the shot in focus. I'm not going to go into depth in all these buttons and all these settings. If you look, the settings are pretty much the same as they would be on your camera. If you know your camera inside and out, you pretty much know what all these buttons do already. But all the settings that you have access to on the side of your camera, you have access in this app. You can change the type of autofocus you have, you can change the white balance, the picture style, you can change the iris, the shutter speed, your ISO. Pretty much anything you have access to on your camera, you have the power to change through this app. This app is my method of choice when shooting videos like this, and as you can see, I'm using it right now. When you're a one-man band like I am, this app makes things so much easier to shoot. You can change settings, make sure everything's in focus, and you have to change settings on the fly, everything is right there. Unfortunately, like the Canon utility software, it's only compatible with Canon DSLRs. But fear not, there is a similar app in the Google Play Store that is compatible with other DSLRs like Nikon and Sony has, but I don't know a whole lot about it, but from what I understand it's basically the same principle. I'll post links to both of these apps in the description below, and if you're an iPhone user, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. So that's it for this week. If you found this video helpful, hit that thumbs up button, and if you have any questions or if you have a topic you'd like for me to cover, leave them in the comments section or you can tweet them to me at Dslr Controller. As always, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys next week.